It is about to reach midnight, and I'm about to enter into the new day, and well, I can't sleep. I can't fall asleep. I've been trying. You might not see things well, but I have now successfully pulled an all-nighter.
น้องรถไฟแล้วเขาเนี่ยชอบนั่งรถไฟ
Hello! Well, as you can see, my hair is pretty oily. My eyelids still chapped. Well, still pink, and my lips chapped. All from allergic reaction. Not the hair though. It's all from sweat. That's gross. Well, today I just went through my first ever official university activity, which is a official health check. Well, today can be summarized into 3 words: chaotic energy, sweaty, and good small talks. I know it's not really like short of a 3 words. It should be shorter than that. But still, I feel like this 3 words describe today perfectly. Well, first of all, chaotic energy. Chaotic energy for me is it's actually an internet slang, right? But for me, the definition of it, the definition made by me, is that it's kind of like it's chaotic, but it's still fun. Like, it's chaotic, but chaotic energy. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So yeah, about chaotic energy, well, today was pretty hectic. Yeah, right off the bat, ever right from the start. Like, I left a friend's house at 7 in the morning, and we were supposed to be at a university by 7:30. Because I thought, and at first I thought that, well, 30 minutes is like, oh, we got there was so there was still so there was still time, there was time to spare. 30 minutes is going to be more than enough. But then we ended up being 10 minutes late to the building, and ended up having to run to the buildings, which is not really the best idea to start off the day after both of us pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, one of us. Well, today I pretty much ran on some kind of reserved energy or something, because I was pretty energetic during the morning, even though I didn't get any sleep last night. Well, and after that, we waited, and then we continued on with about 10 or 2, with a half an hour walk to the main gym. And the reason that the walk took that long is because our building and the gym is basically on the different side of the campus, on the different end of the campus. So basically, we have to walk from our building, which is at the front of the campus, to the back of the campus, which is the main gym. And well, after that, after we arrived at the gym, we received this bad news that, well, the university suddenly just released this new form of health check, the new form of documents, and it turned out that the documents that some of us had weren't legitimate anymore. So we ended up have to change the document on the spot, and it wasn't really that nice. What is it? It wasn't really that nice experience. Oh, and other words that came along, that I should mention, which is sweaty. Well, during that 30 minutes walk, the weather today was nice. I guess it was nicer than the past few days before today. Because it used to be quite sunny, and the sunlight was really piercing. It was quite dry, hence my eyelid were peeling off, and my lips were chapped. Well, but today it wasn't that sunny at all. It wasn't sunny. Well, it was actually cloudy, but it still got that kind of tropic hot weather, which is very humid, and you sweat a lot, and it's sticky everywhere. Yeah, which is not that much better, to be honest. But on the bright side, there isn't any sunlight, piercing sunlight anywhere. So yeah, well, yeah, it was sweaty. Well, and after we arrived, after we got our document right, I was in like the slower group, like the group the group that fall behind, because we got because we have to like fix our document. Because we have to fix it, because we had to fix the document. And then after that, we went through with the health check, which divided into two sections. Which the first section is general health check. It's like a normal stuff, height, weight, and blood pressure, and like general health check by the doctor. And then the second section is x-ray, which is chest x-ray, and that section pretty much ended like within 5 seconds. It was really fast, like it was surprisingly fast. But like the thing that was slow about that section was like the preparation of like getting into x-ray, because us girls, we have to like change into this uniform, kind of like x-ray uniform. It's like a dark blue t-shirt, and well, we have to like change into that, and it took us some times, and it actually didn't took me that long, but for most of the students it took them some time, because we have to like remove all of the wires, all of the things that are metallic, because it's going to like cause some interference to like the x-ray machine. So yeah, after that, well, based on the schedule, the health check, it was supposed to be ended within an hour, which is from 9 to 10 a.m. in the morning. But since we got our document mixed up a bit, and then after that, I ended up finished the health check after 3 hours, which is insane, to be honest. But it was still nice. And during that time, that's when like that's when the third word came up, which is awkward small talks. Actually, it's like, because during this health check, I spent most of the time like standing in line, and what's better than, and instead of just standing still and experiencing this humid like weather by yourself, why don't you just it's just much better for you to trying to make friends with the people around you, right? Well, but still like socializing, it's awkward, like even though like house like what is it even when you are so smooth, you still feel awkward. Like that's for me, in my case. Well, and today just consists of that series. It just consists of that, series of awkward small talks, because I got to stand in line a lot, and well, so as me trying to make friends with other people that's like in the line with me. When the situation would go like this, I would just went straight to the point. I would just be like, oh hey, so what like maybe decide, oh hey, so what major are you in? And they would just say me like, I'm in this major and stuff. And then it would either continue into like a full-on conversation, or it would just be us going back to doing what we were doing, or like doing our own stuff. And yeah, which most of the time it just ended up being a really like short interactions, because we were just bored and stuff like that. We're just trying to like do something. and then after that, but not all the interactions today was awkward, because I also got to meet with friends that I met during my interview in the first round, 2 of them, which was nice. And even though it was quite a brief interactions, but it's still nice, to finally like met them again since like the interview. This is like the second time that I ever met them, yeah. And then I like, based on the schedule, it was supposed to be the health check is supposed to be finished within an hour, but then I ended up finished the health check after 3 hours, which is quite insane, to be honest. Like, but still, it still went on quite smoothly, even though there was still there were so many people, but that's the reason why it took so long. Okay, and after that, after we finished today with all those process, a senior was kind enough to like brought me and my friends back to the faculty, so we don't have to walk, which is so nice, and I really appreciated that. And the day pretty much ended there, really. Oh, no, 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 no. After that, after, like, this is the aftermath of this activity. As I said, I was pretty, like, I guess, I ran on some, like, reserved energy during the morning, and I was pretty energetic because I have to be aware of everything that's going on around me, because I didn't want to miss anything at all, because I was pretty much like a freshman student, and I was clueless with everything. And yeah, so I used so much energy in the morning. And then after I arrived back home, my plan was to, like, find something to eat for lunch, and then maybe find little things, find, like, small stuff to do, and then maybe, like, took a nap, like a quick nap or something. And then at night I would be able to, like, just shut down completely, and then have a full night of sleep. But then I ended up, like, after I arrived back home at about, like, 1 p.m., I ended up just shut down completely. Like, I ended up just, like, collapse onto the couch and woke up 3 hours later, not remember anything at all. Like, I just remembered, like, being as tired as I could possibly be. I just, like, I just couldn't even lift my eyes open. It was extreme, yeah. And and that also like, I was, like, I shut down so hard that my mother are concerned, and that even my mother is concerned of me. She said that maybe you should start workout. You're too weak now, and then maybe that's why you couldn't stand, like, during the activities, and ended up just, like, collapse on the couch like this. Like, you should be more healthier than this. And which I am, like, fully agreed with. As you can see. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the summary of today's activity. And my next activity is going to be on Wednesday, and well, I have a feeling that it's going to be filled with chaotic energy, just like today's activity. But it's still fun. I'm still enjoying the moment. It's still, like, yeah, I'm still pretty excited about these activities. Yeah. So yeah, I guess. See ya.